Have you ever wondered if you actually need a fire team? Well, with this build you actually won't, because you can deal every single type of damage known to this game in one single build, and on top of that it takes the new exotic linear fusion rifle in the primary slot. Yes, you heard it right, it's the first primary linear fusion rifle in the game. It is Strand and it is absolutely busted for this game. My name is ofredseas. If you do like this kind of content, please leave a like, a comment, and a subscription. It is a very fantastic way to help this channel. And with this build, you'll be able to do anything you ever wanted in Destiny. Even minus 50 content with eyes closed. You'll be able to survive, get healed, and deal every single type of damage known to Destiny. On top of that, you'll be able to also take care of any single threat, even champions. Let's get it, baby. Alright, so Salvation's Edge contest mode is actually finally done. 48 hours, it was completely brutal. Only one team was able to finish the whole raid in contest mode before the first 24 hours, so the real day one. Now it was more of contest, so the 48 first hours. I have to actually really give it to Bungie. They cooked with this actual expansion, DLC, the final shape, and specifically the raid Salvation's Edge. It is absolutely insane. I've enjoyed my time. It was really hard, but at the end we still got the actual exotic for it. If you didn't know, if you finished the actual boss, so the witness for this raid in the first 48 hours of the raid coming out, or its launch, called the contest mode, you were guaranteed to receive the exotic, and the exotic is absolutely cooking. Also, it is, wait for it, a fusion linear rifle, but in the primary slot, and it takes special ammos, but it is a Strand one. And what it does, it basically creates threadlings, which is one of the mechanics that is used for specifically, I think, the Warlock in Strand subclass. But I have to say, like, it's really good, because every time you do damage with a threadling, it actually boosts the damage of the actual weapon, and the weapon, when you do precision damage or sustained damage, sorry, you also receive threadlings that pops from there. So you'll see it's a really great weapon, and it synergizes very well with the Warlock, because I have a great and amazing build for you guys today, and this is what we are gonna look at it. Alright, I will have a dim link with the whole thing in the description, but as you can see here, we're gonna use Song of Flame for our super, with Phoenix Dive for class ability, any jump you want, and we are gonna get the Arcane Needle for 3 melees, and Strong Storm Grenade for our Getaway Artist. Really important to also use Bleak Watcher and Feed the Void, so we can get our health back on any energy enemy attack or kills. Facet of Protection is gonna give us lots of damage reduction when we are Transcendent. It is also very good for Facet of Courage, where our arc abilities is gonna do more damage with Darkness debuffs. So our Arc Soul from our exotic is gonna give lots of damage, because we are also stranding lots and unraveling a lot of people. Facet of Balance for melee and grenade energy back. Awakening, so we can get an elemental pickup on the matching type. We are using Song of Flame, so we get lots and lots of restoration back, and we also receive restoration from Facet of Blessings when we do melee attacks. Bleak Watcher is really good with Gateway Artist, the actual exotic we're using, but right before that we are using also Euphonia, the exotic from the raid, with Spindle, so Threadlings damage increases this weapon's damage, and dealing sustained damage with this weapon spawns Threadlings. So we're gonna have Threadlings everywhere. We're gonna use our Needle and Gateway Artist, so we can consume our grenade, so we can get an Arc Soul and a Bleak Watcher turret at the same time. It is a great combo, and you will see it's gonna give you back lots of your abilities, because we are using different aspects, as you can see, and at the same time it's gonna heal you on every kill for an ability, because of the restoration that we also have with it, and the Arc Soul counts for it. Same thing for the turret. This is why the synergy is actually so good. For the actual artifact, we're going to use Shield Crush and Expanding Abyss, and then we're going to use Void Hemorrhage, Radiant Orbs, and Galvanic Armor, so we can have all 3 of the buffs we can get. Elemental Tangle is really good also, because we are going to do even more damage when we hit a tangle, and with our fusion linear exotic, we are gonna create lots of tangles also. I am going to let speak the rest of the video. I'll put a little bit of commentary on it also, but you will see it is completely insane. Alright, so welcome back to the section where I do commentary. As you can see here, this is a master lost sector, so it's 2030 as light level. I'm currently around 2000, so it's minus 30, so basically the same thing as contest mode. You get hard hit, absolutely hard, and you get completely cooked, but as you can see, every time an ability does damage, I get my health back, as you saw right there on top. So the actual rotation is really simple. You just need to eat your grenade by holding your grenade button for a long time. What it's going to do is basically going to create that arc soul on the right side of the actual screen, and at the same time, wherever you are consuming your grenade, you are going to create a Bleak Watcher turret, that blue stasis turret right there, and both of them attacking enemies is actually going to do two things. Gives you way more transcendent actually meter, and gives you back also abilities from everything. So this is absolutely insane. Gateway Artist on Prismatic Warlock is absolutely busted, and with this linear fusion rifle, it's going to be even better because we can now incorporate a lot of strand debuff and lots of threadlings on the ground without having to change the grenade and get the other one, or actually changing one of the aspects that we can get. So we can use our Bleak Watchers and our Feed the Void still, but we get also the benefits from threadlings because of this amazing exotic. So as you can see here, we have an answer for everything that is thrown at us. If we have an unstoppable champion, we can pop our super, and all the scorch from our attacks is going to basically break his unstop and we'll be able to kill him. We only need one, shield piercing round. We do have it on our LC's Pulse rifle, but even if we did not have it, we would be able to use it from the unraveling rounds from our linear fusion rifle, because if you have unraveling rounds, you basically get unbreakable or anti-barrier rounds basically. So here you get basically everything. You get support fire from the Bleak Watchers, you get support fire for your Arc Soul, you get melee back all the time, you get healed by your ability damage, and you get a absolutely insane super. At the same time, whenever you get Transcendent, your grenade becomes a Void and Stasis grenade, so you also activate the grenade, the weaken effect from your artifact, so you get, Void overshields, you get Devour all the time, you get Sentinel Arc Soul all the time, you get Amplified also whenever you get or you consume your grenade, so you are faster, and you can actually hit enemies, and it's gonna basically do like a chain between them. This build is absolutely completely crazy. You absolutely don't need a fire team anymore. You can do everything yourself. On top of that, even if you don't have your solar super to be able to take care of unstoppables, well, guess what, your Bleak Watcher stasis is also going to do it, because whenever they are frozen and they go out from the freeze state, they also actually trigger the unstoppable effect, and you'll be able to damage them also. So you can basically take care of every single type of champion, and I gotta say, it is completely busted. Like you can survive minus 30, minus 40, even minus 50 without any issue with this build. And we haven't even talked about our power weapon yet, so you can have everything in the heavy. Anything you want you can get. If you use a sword, or if you use anything else, a heavy sword, or a rocket launcher, or another linear fusion rifle, it's at your guys. You'll need it to burst down big enemies, but it's just very complementary with everything that we've seen so far. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will be making more Destiny 2 videos since I'm now back on this channel making video games videos, and hopefully I'll see you guys on this side. Do not hesitate to send me an invite friend on also Destiny. It's ofredseas, #2350, and play together. See ya!